Thanksgiving, well, it's just around the corner. And with coronavirus raging across the country, the CDC is pleading with people, do not travel. Nonetheless, about 48 million Americans are expected to hit the road this year. AAA estimates at least a 10% drop from last year, but airlines are reporting a spike in cancellations after the new CDC warning. So now the question is, do you cancel Thanksgiving? And what are you supposed to do if you and your family don't agree? DBL Nation, we got to hear from you on this one. Do you go to Thanksgiving, even if you do not think it's a good idea? Go to dblvote.com to tell us your opinion. Jeff, this is heated. I know that in my own family, even though we're all in agreement that we want to keep my parents safe, right? But people have different ideas on how to mitigate risk, okay? So if you're following me, even though you all think that you have the same end goal, believe me, there's a lot of nuance within that that's causing even more drama than what we're used to, especially on top of a pandemic. How do we deal with this? How do you tell your husband you can't go to your sister's home and then come back to our home and then potentially infect us all? That's not what's going on in my house, but how does somebody deal with this?
I don't know, Sam. I think I'm a little bit more cautious than most just because of what we talk. We talk to doctors on a daily basis. We talk about the virus on a daily basis. I listen to podcasts about it. And my wife is a little more laxed about everything. I don't mean to throw her under the bus than I am, right? So we're not going home for Thanksgiving. I don't know if my parents really would mind or not. They're too nice to say, like, don't come here. But I'm not coming home for them because I love them. Not that I don't love them and I don't want to see them. I love them so much that I don't want to risk it. And I feel like we're right around the corner from solving this thing. It's never going to completely go away, but we have vaccines. If we just listen a little bit more in distance, I feel like we're at the home stretch of this, hopefully.
Yeah, Jeff, I'll tell you this. I think that manners is why we have 250,000 dead Americans. Being nice and kind of always letting other people have their own boundaries about, well, this is what you want to do. No, what I do, I'm making a decision for everybody. If I decide there are football games for Thanksgiving, if I decide to go to the game in person and yell for my team, take my mask off because my team's playing really well, guess what, Sam? You just took your mask off and yelled for my team. And so did Mark, and so did Sophie, and so did my mom, and so did Jerry, and so did Erica. Everybody is hinging on mine, and everybody's like, oh, my friends are safe. And they're all saying that about their friends, and their friends are saying all that about their friends. So we're either all safe or nobody's safe. So we cannot keep doing this like, well, I'm being cool about this. It's all of us. If one link in the chain is weak, we're all weak, Tori.
I agree. Stakes are too high.
Yeah, and Tori, I got to get your opinion on this next one. But first, let me see. 82% of you say no, see you next year. All right, so we're pretty much on the same page. But let me tell you, I know it's causing friction with a lot of you.